Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and let me tell you, tomorrow's episode, the second to last episode of the season, it is going to be a great one. Let's go ahead and break down everything we know about the episode and go over some of the clues from last week's episode. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. First, I want to go ahead and say thank you to everyone who reached out to me and said, Joey, how are you feeling? Because as you know, yesterday I wasn't feeling good, and you could tell in my last video, my eyes were like bloodshot. I really wasn't feeling good for the past few days, so I've been trying to get over being sick. So thank you to everyone who did reach out to me. Next, let's just dive into what we know. Fox did just upload a video giving us a sneak preview of the episode. Here's a clip.
The most talented top four in Masked Singer history battle for a spot in the finale.
You are more than a performer, you are an experience.
And Wednesday,
Take it away, Cluedle-Doo!
a masked celebrity sings for the very first time.
Like a major superstar underneath that mask.
Plus, it's a surprise double unmasking
Oh my God!
that will leave you floored.
So there are so many different things going on. First, we have a guest judge. It is Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish. Gosh, so many good songs. If you don't know them, make sure you Google them because those songs are so catchy and they get stuck in your head. We do know that there are two reveals in this episode. That's right. Before we dive into that, let's recap who we actually have left. We have the Chameleon, the Pig, the Black Swan, the Yeti, and the Cluedle-Doo. That's right. So two people are getting revealed. We know for a fact that one of them is the Cluedle-Doo. Now we do have videos revealing pretty much everyone up here. So all you need to do is go through the description, click on those links, and you can see who our predictions are. And I mean, so far we've been right on everyone except for one since episode 1 of season 1 of Masked Singer. So pretty much, as they say in the game, we pretty much know who's under these masks. Anyway, so we know that the Cluedle-Doo is definitely getting revealed, and telling from Jenny's, reaction, it's someone that she knows very, very well. Very, very well. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We forgot, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, we all kind of know who it is. But that also means that someone over here is getting revealed. And another child, who do you think is going home? It's weird because I've been saying the Chameleon every single week for the past 2 weeks because I really don't think he deserves to be in the top 3. He kind of the Piglet changes his style every single week. The Yeti keeps switching it up. The Black Swan, while didn't have the best episode last week, she has a powerful voice. She's definitely going to be either first place or second place. The Yeti, on the other hand, really hasn't changed. Just keeps rapping over and over again. That's why I don't really see him as the winner or a top 3. So I'm still going with the Chameleon. I know, at home, you're probably like, again? You're saying that again? Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me what order people are revealed in. All that matters to me is that we actually got the person under the mask correct. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking right now. With Darius Rucker, I know he's a funny dude, so expect some really funny back and forth between him, Nick, and Ken. Just putting that out there right now. Anyway, that's everything we know about the episode. It is 1 hour long, and keep in mind that not this week, but the week after is the season finale. Very, very sad that it's ending this early, and I'm saying that because season 4 was 17 episodes long, and this one's only 12. So it makes you go, wow. It kind of feels like a short season, though that 17 episode one felt really, really long. Anyway, I figured let's go ahead and go through the clues from last week's episode. That way you could go ahead and maybe compare things back and forth. Maybe you missed something. I will also put the pitch correct audio at the end of this video. And let's get started with the Black Swan. She says, I've had some disappointments in my career, and they made me frightened to take risks. So I made it a resolution to say yes to anything that scares me. This is a wild, once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm able to surrender to it. I'm starting to be the Black Swan, but it's much more than a Halloween costume. It's being able to play this character and peel back different sides of myself to put into song some things that I was feeling. This is something I needed to do. Not really any clues in there, but the male clue that we did have is that she was on Oprah. Next was the Yeti. It feels so good to be the last wild card standing. Each week I try to show off a new side to myself, and I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to perform on rollerblades on this show. Yes, indeed, it was risky. I mean, whoa, it allows me to show other aspects of my skill as a performer. You don't have the pressure of wanting to be perfect, people wanting to look deeper. I mean, once again, these aren't really many clues. Now I get to show off yet another side of one of my favorite country songs, which I've never sung in karaoke before, because this showman is ready for the semifinals. Speaking about a showman, one of my greatest inspirations is Diddy, who I've been lucky to work with. So at least one clue there. He doesn't sing country, while the other one is that he's worked with Diddy. His male clue was he's worked with a legend, Diddy once again. Piglet. I remember watching season 1 of The Masked Singer with my little piggy, and I asked, which character should I be? The answer, a pig. It was fate. He says that he's been a serious guy in his normal life, but the piglets taught him how to be a big ham. And although I may not be taking myself too seriously, I'm taking this competition very seriously, because I want to win for myself, my family, and my all-time idol, Bruce Willis. I was speechless when we met. Always cool to meet a fellow action star. And his male clue was he was discovered in the 90s. Once again, not really many clues in this episode, because once again, by now, we pretty much know who's under the mask of all these people. And lastly, the chameleon. He's got to be going home this episode. I'm sorry. He's not a top 3. I really don't. And I'm sorry, because we know who's under the mask, and he's very talented. But I don't think you're top 3 right now. Anyway, I am not a singer, and I knew that I'd be going up against some super talented vocalists. I never put on a show where I had to shake my tail. I'm used to just performing, you know, with my normal gear on, and that's pretty nerve-wracking. So to have your heart rate going and still be sweating and still have to have this hat on, it was crazy. To get to love this character is wild. No one knows more about keeping up with the fight than my personal hero, Jackie Chan. He'll always bring the rumble to the stage just like me. And his clue is that he's friends with Martha Stewart. So, those are all the clues. Not really too many in the last episode, but we have so many from the past. And if you want to see the breakdown for most of these characters, go ahead and click the links in the description. You can check out all the clues. And now let's do the pitch correct audio. I'm going to play a little bit of their audio and then our audio. Here you go.
You're mega talented. I'll never forget when you were on Oprah and was so excited you recently got the major recognition you deserve.
You're mega talented. I'll never forget when you were on Oprah and was so excited you recently got the major recognition you deserve.
You are a true triple, quadruple threat. Ooh. I'm excited you stepped up with a Masked Singer legend, and I'm proud to be your biggest fan.
You are a true triple, quadruple threat. Ooh. I'm excited you stepped up with a Masked Singer legend, and I'm proud to be your biggest fan.
Any friend of Martha Stewart's is a friend of mine.
What?
I even saw you play at Madison Square Garden. I wish you only success. That's really nice.
Any friend of Martha Stewart's is a friend of mine.
What?
I even saw you play at Madison Square Garden. I wish you only success. That's really nice.
Whether on my TV or in my headphones, I'm so lucky I discovered you in the 90s.
Whether on my TV or in my headphones, I'm so lucky I discovered you in the 90s.
So there you guys go. Comment below who you think these folks are. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And remember, we still have all of our Masked Singer pins. So if you want to grab one before the end of the season, I can get them in the mail later on today. That way you guys can get them before the finale. Anyway, I'm Joey. Stay safe, everyone. See you later. Bye.